Oh wow, a Nintendo Direct! I hope Mario Kart 9 finally gets revealed.
Paid DLC courses will be coming to the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game.
Well, all things considered, 48 courses is well enough to tide me over until Mario Kart 9. No, not you. Like I was saying, even though there are no new courses, 48 being added doubles Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's current track selection, which is already rather large. So how about we try and guess what tracks will be added? We already know which courses will be in the first wave, being Paris Promenade, Toad Circuit, Choco Mountain, Coconut Mall, Tokyo Blur, Shroom Ridge, Sky Garden, and Ninja Hideaway. 3 of those 8 courses originate from Tour, which I find odd as well as interesting. And this is where we get to my first prediction. It may sound odd, but hear me out. I believe that every track that originated in Mario Kart Tour will eventually be included in this DLC, if 3 of them being in the first wave is an indication of anything. Now, for example, there are 3 variants of Tokyo Blur, but I don't think we'll see all 3, just one of them. And that goes for every Tour track that has a variation. The names of Tour tracks not already confirmed are New York Minute, London Loop, Vancouver Velocity, Los Angeles Laps, Mary Mountain, Berlin Byways, Sydney Sprint, and finally Singapore Speedway. So counting all of those plus other confirmed DLC tracks leaves us with 32 more courses to try and guess. How about we lay a couple ground rules for simplicity's sake? Firstly, try not to have too many repeated tracks such as Mario Circuits or Bowser Castles. And secondly, let's try to have a roughly even pool of tracks taken from each entry in the series. However, I won't have any GBA tracks in this video since, well, they fall kind of flat in design. Same goes for the Super Nintendo really, but I had some leftovers so it has 2 guesses itself. Each remaining entry I'll have bring 6 tracks each to try to keep things relatively even across the board. Well, without further ado, let's begin. For SNES tracks, I went with Mario Circuit 1 and Bowser Castle 3. Mario Circuit 1 is just iconic, and it would be weird if it wasn't included in my opinion, since it's literally the first track in the series. For Bowser Castle 3, I think they could work with what the Wii version came with and just kind of build on that. Well, on to guesses for the N64. For the Nintendo 64 tracks, I picked Koopa Troopa Beach, Calamari Desert, Frappe Snowland, Sherbert Land, DK's Jungle Parkway, and Banshee Board. I tried to pick a selection of courses that aren't too similar to each other and aren't already in Mario Kart 8. Some of these courses have reappeared in other Mario Karts, but I've also tried to keep ones that haven't in mind. With all of that said, I think it's time we took a look, or two, at my predictions for returning Double Dash tracks. Ah, the GameCube, home of the games that came out for it. One of those being Mario Kart Double Dash, and once again I have a list of 6 courses I'd like to see return in the form of DLC. These tracks are Daisy Cruiser, Wario Coliseum, Dino Dino Jungle, Peach Beach, DK Mountain, and Rainbow Road. On the topic of Rainbow Road, I should mention that I think they all should return. I mean, why not? We already have 3 of them. If you're gonna have a Mario Kart with this many returning courses, I'd feel like it'd be a missed opportunity to not include all the previous Rainbow Roads. Plus, every iteration of the track is one of the best tracks in each game in the series. Alright, enough about those roads, let's talk about different roads. If you bring up tracks from Mario Kart DS, one that always seems to be mentioned is Waluigi Pinball, and rightfully so. It's such a fun track and the music is phenomenal. Other tracks from the DS I think should return are Yoshi Falls, Airship Fortress, Luigi's Mansion, DK Pass, and Rainbow Road. A lot of other tracks on the DS are plainish circuits, or weirdly enough have a course way too similar to it already in 8, like Figure 8 Circuit. I think Luigi's Mansion speaks for itself when it comes to representing Luigi, and we might as well take all the DK content we can. Everybody and their grandma has played this, and of course I'm talking about Rockstar Games Presents Table Tennis. I'm kidding, of course, I'm talking about Mario Kart Wii. I found this game to be somewhat difficult to pick which tracks I'd like to see returned since it was my first and favorite entry in the series. Nonetheless, I put together a list, so let's go ahead and read it off. Rainbow Road, Maple Treeway, Toad's Factory, Koopa Cape, Mushroom Gorge, and DK Summit. If Coconut Mall wasn't already confirmed, I would have put it into this list, but thankfully it left me with another slot open. Mario Kart 7 was actually the first game I got for 3DS. Being such a big fan of Wii, I had to play the new one, and I was not disappointed. Kart customization was awesome, and the Lucky 7 felt cool to randomly get, even if using it strategically was next to impossible. Some of 7's best tracks are already in 8 Deluxe, such as Neo Bowser City and Piranha Plant Slide. However, there are a few more I think deserve to be brought back. The tracks I'm talking about are Wario Shipyard, Woohoo Loop, Daisy Hills, Rock Mountain, Rosalina's Ice World, and of course Rainbow Road. 7's Rainbow Road may be my favorite design-wise. You jump between the moon and smaller planets that really adds to the space theme of Rainbow Road. Woohoo Loop would also make sense to me in general since there's already a battle course based on it in Mario Kart 8. Well, that is the complete list of every track I believe has a good shot at returning in the Booster Course Pass. I could be completely wrong and almost none of what I have listed will return, but we'll have to see as more waves release. Now, while I don't expect this at all, I can't help but wonder about characters, and I definitely don't expect to see any more added. But anyway, I put together a list of 6 to coincide with each wave of the Booster Course Pass. I also only picked from characters that have yet to return to the series, so no newcomers here. First one on my list is Diddy Kong. Poor Donkey Kong has been on his own since 2014, you gotta have his little buddy here. Second, I have Birdo. Birdo has been making a comeback being playable in Mario Party Superstars that just released recently, so I think she has a good shot. Next on my list is PD Piranha. We have Rosalina and spin-offs to represent Galaxy, I think we should also have PD for some Sunshine rep. This next one may sound weird, but I think it'd be perfect. I think we should have Rob return, only being playable in Mario Kart DS. Since being in Smash all these years, his character is a bit more known now, and he was the first non-Mario character to be in the series, so I'd love to see him racing again. Next up is Wiggler, who has only been playable in Mario Kart 7, and even has a vehicle based on him in 8. Having Mario enemies be racers in Mario Kart is definitely part of the fun, and I hope we will be able to see him race again soon. Lastly, but certainly not least, is Funky Kong. If you played Mario Kart Wii Online or even kept up with current speedrunning strategies for the game, you just know how popular he is. Funky Kong is definitely one of the most popular characters of not just Wii, but I'd argue the entire series. And with all of that, this is the ending of my predictions and hopes for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC. Feel free to leave your own thoughts on my predictions as well as your own in the comments below. Until next time, this is Specs signing off.